I came from there, but I passed by the sign, and I was looking at the terrain, and this is the historic Evans Road, like from there, and then until it meets here. But it actually continues. This is probably the old road, because you can see the, well, you know, back in 1865 or something, when they first started here, this is where the carriages, the horses used. So I'm gonna use this, step on this. Back in the days, this treks that I'm doing reminds me of my old town, my family hometown, Ragay, back in the day. But because now they're starting to like put pavement and things, but I like to go through the rural areas, something like this, like you can still touch the soil, and then you can see there's a footpath that people use centuries and centuries here. Maybe during the time of, you know, the Battle of Alamo, these were the highways. This is where troops, carriages, weapons, cannons rolled. Not specifically on this road, but like something similarly back then. I'm coming down the map. There. So I parked. Where did I park? I am here. I'm here, about to enter the John S. Harrison Historic Site, and I think I parked here. That's where I started, and I used this trail to get to here. Now I'm going to do the red line, and then somewhere go down here and cross, maybe, or go back and then back again. Well, I'm gonna follow this trail. This is the fork that I was talking about, that I went to. That's the fork, and it goes down where the riverbed is there. So we've been there. I'm gonna use that later to go back. I'm gonna use this. Oh, got windy. It's nice, but I like this little histories, old pictures, and then also the things that you read, that the families back then, families such as Murchison, Davenport, Evans, Harrison, and Hale, among many others, contribute greatly to the start and continued growth of the Selma community. Many of these immigrants were of German and Polish descent and still represented by local families today. Kind of like in my town of Ragay, where my family came from, that I know of, my mother's side. Tracing back, there's only like probably like 5 families that started everything. Yeah, so you're all like cousins and things, and then like, you know, like probably travelers passing by, married the daughters, and then they camped somewhere, and it grew from there. There. It's pretty cool. A little silent, but at least there's water. Natural environment. There's a fox, a deer. I see a lot of deers. I rarely see foxes. They're elusive. Well, they can't eat the deer. Those foxes can't eat the deers, so they probably hunt like eggs of birds and things. Yeah, birds. They can get birds. If birds sleep on the ground at night, they'll hunt them. The farm that's behind me, the Harrison farm. So let's go through it. Little things to read there. And I can go to this path. And there's a windmill. Oh, yeah, back then, what else can you do? You know, Walmart's, you know, in the city. So you do the equipment and farming. And this was for, I don't know what it's for, but International Harvester horse-drawn hay rake. So the horse goes here, and the driver and the control is here, and this is like 1800s or something. It's the barn. Cane press and fire pit. That's the fire pit, or that's the fire pit, whichever. And that's the cane press. So there's a mule that goes around and moves that log, makes the mechanism rotate, horse-drawn power, and then you put in your sugar cane here, and then they turn and it drips down the juices. Pretty cool innovation. See, you put the sugar cane there, and then it goes down the juices. That's pretty cool. This is where you have your cows, your milking cows, and look, a corn sheller, 1800s. I guess you put in your corn here, and then you turn it, and then it separates the materials from the husk, the cob. Pretty cool, huh? Old farming. I like this. Yeah, this is the fire pit. This is some chimney. The smoke goes up. Look at the things that they invented to make farming better. A hoe, or whatever that's in. It tills the land, it scrapes the land, prepares it. All the things from, you know, Europeans settled, and then they farmed the land because they got space, and then boom, industrialization. That's pretty cool, huh? Hello. And this looks like a well. Maybe there was a well here that they covered or something. That's the thing there. And this is the house. This is a shop where they fix things. Look at that. Except it doesn't do anything except for the wind. But this is a nice house. I wish they have like a frontier cafe, like little cafe, and that's what they serve, like cornbread, muffins, you know, the things that they used to have eaten in the frontier days. Look at that. Oh, rocking chair. Let me sit on a rocking chair. I love rocking chairs. There. It's the most relaxing thing. When I was a kid, I remember maybe my earliest memory of a mechanism that made an impression on me because of comfort is a rocking chair. I love rocking chairs. No cushion, no nothing. Maybe cushion, little padding would be nice, but just a basic rocking chair, something like this. And then like a veranda, you can see your farm, drink iced tea, and have biscuits. That's pretty cool. This end of the Evans Historic Road, and I was just at the house, sat for like a few minutes. There's the house. In the front porch, there were maybe 4 or 5 rocking chairs. I sat there, took a little rest, and then I walked the trail up to here. And there's a path here. This is the first time on this like little path, because I've never gone past the house before, and that looks like a dead end. I mean, let's see if it is a dead end. It looks like a dead end from here. See, good thing they closed this up, because I'm sure someone could fall down there and, you know, a dummy. Hey, big dummy. Could fall. So yeah, they closed that up. What is that, a well? It looks like it goes through the thing, but they closed it up because like housing development happened there. So this is the end of that Evans Road thing. This is it. So, in modern times, of course. I like roads like this. Gives you memories of times in the past, of a beautiful, magical place called, even for me, Ragay. And that was like 80s. That was my mom's magical place of her childhood. I had my summers there You know, the rivers, and yeah, awesome memories, tear jerks, because it's beautiful. And this road, not specifically this road, but roads like this reminds me of Ragay. You know, dirt roads. Something like still natural. I mean, it's not unnatural because I'm sure like people like made this road. They pounded gravel and soil to make it like as firm as possible for carriages to. Oh, original location of sugarcane press. That one. But there's like a mule that goes around and around. So this is the original sugarcane press rather than the display that we first saw there. Because this was farmland to produce your own food, produce income, you know. So now I kind of feel like having like a good cup of coffee and an apple pie, you know. It's like American thing, and that's like half of my culture. Most of my life I lived here in America, so I'm part of that history now. I'm experiencing that history. So here's the house. It's pretty cool, single story, but inside there's enough space. And 14997 Evans Road, that's the address.